for some followers, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
That's cool.
Just get started.
Huh?
So I guess you could get started. Oh, you got a few people coming in from Instagram.
All right. Where's that background music?
I have it. Oh, there's Aunt. Hello.
Oh, yeah? You cannot be live. What's up, everyone? Thanks for joining me. This is James, Arizona painter. Hope everyone can hear me all right. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. I'm gonna wait for some more people to get on here, and then I'm gonna clean up this spray and change out some stuff. So.
Nathan says I'm here for the breakdancing.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thumbs up, we can all hear you.
Maybe later. If everything goes smooth, I might bust an up rock. All right.
Oh, hi, Adrian. What's better, a 440 or a 395?
A 440, like a Titan 440,
Like a Titan 440, top notch?
or a 395 Graco. Well, I guess it just depends. I've used Gracos quite a bit. I tend to lean towards Gracos a bit more. It's kind of like Honda and Toyota, you know. They're both great sprayers. There's other types of sprayers out there too, spray techs and stuff like that. But Titan and Graco are going to be your two most popular. Today, I'm going to be working on my Pro 210 ES. So this is not actually a 390 series nor a 395. It's actually a 200 series.
Nathan agrees with you on that, and Adrian likes the piece in the background.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. That's right. All right. Cool. All right, so I'm going to be cleaning up my pump real good. I'm going to use some lacquer thinner, and then I'm going to use some paint cleaner. I'm going to replace my hose, my whip, and I'm going to put a new gun on here. So I got the contractor PC kit. It comes with a Blue Max Graco hose, a whip, the blue contractor PC gun, as well as a rack 10 housing and a 517 spray tip. I'll go through these a little bit later. First thing I'm going to do is take some stuff off of here, and I'm going to clean my pump up. So, feel free to ask any questions.
Is that a pump you solely use for solvent?
No, I use this for latex. I have a different pump that I just use for oil base, urethanes, lacquers, and shellacs, things of that nature. That pump is actually a 390 that I use for oil-based products. So first thing I'm going to do is remove the hose. This hose, it's still pretty good, but I'm pretty done with it. It's getting old, so I want to just go ahead and replace it. So I'm going to take it off. By taking it off too, makes it a lot easier for me to be able to clean the machine. This way I'm not fighting the hose the whole time. I like to do a deep clean of my machines like this at least once a month. Make sure to inspect out all my filters. And just give everything a good clean. Make sure the sprayer is functioning right. This way it works properly when I'm on the job sites. Alright, so we're going to get rid of that hose there. Alright.
A cloudy day.
It is a beautiful day. Make sure that's on there tight.
Jonna wants to know if you charge for this knowledge.
If I charge for knowledge?
Yeah. Do you charge people for this
sometimes.
knowledge?
Some knowledge is free, and some knowledge it just can't be shared. All right. So, first things first.
Your tape holder friend says you're a great guy and knows your stuff.
Thank you.
180 tape holder. We love his tape holders. Yeah.
So I got some water here. Appreciate all the support, everyone. Thanks for getting on. If you're just getting on, I'm cleaning my Graco Pro 210 ES sprayer. I'm also replacing the hose. I'm going to be putting a new gun, a new hose, a new whip. Right now I'm just going to start cleaning it. The sprayer should be cleaned from the last time that I used it. However, I just like to double check. So I'm going to run some water through it, through the bleeder, make sure that we get any kind of old paint or water out of there. And then I'm going to start cleaning it up. So let me do this first.
Good morning. Smile.
Who says smile?
180 tape holders.
I'm smiling.
Yeah.
I'm smiling.
I
take my stuff very seriously.
That's what he said. You look serious.
Right. All right, so this is clean. It's got clean water running through it, as you can see. So the inside of the sprayer is clean. I'm going to add some throat seal here to my piston. All right, and that just ensures it's lubricated well, stays lubricated. You don't want that to dry out. Usually you know, because it'll start screaming at you. And so let's turn that on one more time.
Good morning from San Jose, California.
Good morning, Cali. You guys about an hour behind?
Or ahead,
So,
I don't
right?
know.
You got that daylight
Or ahead.
savings.
Right, I think they're behind, you're right.
So we'll get the sprayer out of the water. Now's the fun part, right? I'm gonna put on some gloves. I'm gonna get into some lacquer. I'm gonna really give this a clean, and then I'm gonna follow up with some paint cleaner, and then we'll put everything back on it and make sure it's functioning properly. And that's what we're gonna do today. So hopefully you hang in there with me. Ask me any questions as we go, and you know, hopefully this helps for anyone that needs to change out their own parts.
We have a question. What do you think about the Titan 440 sprayer? I don't know if that's, you said that earlier.
Yeah, earlier someone asked the same thing. So Titan and Graco are probably the top two paint sprayers on the market. A good comparison would be like Honda and Toyota. I prefer the Graco. The first sprayer I learned how to use was a Graco. I do own both sprayers. However, the majority of my sprayers are Graco. I just find them a little bit easier to use, as well as they last a little bit longer. So with that being said, you know, Graco's a huge company. They make all sorts of stuff, car seats, playpens. So paint spray is just one of the things that they manufacture.
Kind of have a question off topic, but someone wants to know who did the graffiti on the wall.
Yes, yours truly. Me and one of my buddies did that piece on the back of the wall.
And then when they're bored of it, we'll paint over it.
That's right. Yeah, one of these days I'll buff it out and paint something new. So if I have some stuff on my page, I'm sure there's a video of us doing it. If you scroll through my page later or right now or whenever you want to, feel free. Alright, so I'm going to start cleaning this up. So I got some scrub brushes. I'm going to pour a little bit of lacquer thinner in here. Alright.
Oh, somebody's sending you football helmets. What does that mean?
Football helmets? They must have seen my video where I painted a football helmet. I'm not sure. Maybe.
It's like a gift or something.
Oh, right on. Thanks for the gift. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
You're saying I should be wearing a helmet?
Okay, someone says, I have Graco Pro X7. Why does it spit at the end of spraying? Why it spits at the end of spraying? Yeah.
So the spitting, what you want to do is there's a swivel that you can buy. It's called a clean shot. You want to get that, you put that on the tip of your gun, and then you put your housing on that. I actually have one. Let me grab it. I'll show you real quick. And that'll help prevent spitting.
Okay, to prevent spitting at the end.
Yeah, so buildup of pressure is going to cause it to spit. So this right here is called a clean shot. It goes on your gun, and then you attach your housing to the end of this. And this right here is going to prevent the spitting. So this way you'll get a nice clean finish, especially when working on like, you know, cabinets or doors, metal doors, garage doors, things of that nature. You could also put this on the end of a spray pole and then attach the housing to the end of it. So this is called the clean shot. You can get it, Graco makes it. It's like $150, I think, on Amazon. Maybe it's a little bit cheaper through Graco, or maybe a little bit more, I'm not sure. But that'll help solve your problem from your spitting. So that happens on all of the machines, it's not just the X7. So,
Are you gonna rebuild your gun eventually?
I already did a video.
Oh, okay. Someone just asked, rebuild your gun.
Well, I actually have a video where I took apart my gun and I cleaned it up and re-put it together. So if you want to check out that video, it's on my Instagram.
Oh, Alex
as well
says
as my TikTok.
Alex says thank you about showing him the.
You're welcome, no problem. All right, so I got gloves on. I'm just using a regular Scotch pad. Basically, just want to give, you know, just put a little bit of lacquer on there, get it on all of this old paint that's been dried up. Give it a chance to kind of grab into the paint, and then give it a good clean. This sprayer is probably about 7 years old. I've had it serviced twice. We have a great place here in Gilbert, Arizona called Complete Spray Systems, and they specialize in working on sprayers, power washers, and they're a great place to go. They've replaced my packing for me a few times.
Nala's in the shot. She's all cute.
What's up?
Nala's was in the shot.
Oh yeah, that's Nala. truck. So lacquer thinner pretty much breaks away all paints, oil base, water base, primers. So I like to go through with the lacquer and really get off all of the dried paint. A lot of it is old, some of it's primer. I use this sprayer a lot for fine finish projects. So I definitely get quite a bit of primers on here. No, don't. I got it.
Someone says $3.95. What does that mean?
Yeah, $3.95. That's another Graco. $3.95s are great. I own one. Also have a $3.90. I have a bunch of sprayers. They're all great sprayers. It just depends on what you're trying to use them for. You know, if you're doing big projects, you know, you want to get yourself like a $4.90. You know, maybe even a $6.90. It just depends what kind of projects you're doing. This is just a small sprayer. I use it for small projects, mostly fine finish stuff. Metal doors, cabinets, things of that nature. How's everybody doing today? How about some shout outs? Where's everybody tuning in from? I know I got some Cali.
Got a question from
Where's
Armando.
my Arizona people at? What's the question?
If I want to spray cabinets, which type of sprayer did you say?
Ooh. I mean, you can use any sprayer to spray cabinets.
He's from Canada too.
All right, we got Canada in the house. When spraying cabinets, it's going to be about the tips that you use. So you definitely want to use some fine finish, low pressure tips. Graco, they're going to be rack 5. They're the green tips. When we spray cabinets, we like to use like a 308, 310, depending on the product, whether it's primer, finished paint. So that's going to be what you really want to do is focus on what kind of tips you're using to apply your primers and your finish coating. You know, with cabinets, as any painter knows, you know, 2/3 of the work is going to be the prep work. So, you know, you want to make sure you sand them down really well.
He says 308 to 310 green tips, right?
Correct. Yeah. A 308 or a 310 green tip.
He says thank you.
For the cabinet frames, you can use a 208. The frames are real small. This way you don't get a lot of wasted paint.
The Real Kansas says, what do you use to winterize your sprayers? Do we have to do that here?
So here in Arizona, we have the luxury of not really having to winterize the sprayers. However, there is a product called Pump Armor. Actually, I think I have a bottle. So this is also Graco. Titan makes their own. It's a pump armor. It's a blue substance. It's kind of like antifreeze for your pump. So what you want to do is just stick your suction hose in there, and then just suck it all through until it comes out of the primer valve. If you want to run it through your hose, you can run it through your hose just like anything else, and then you pretty much have antifreeze or pump armor in all of your hoses and inside your pump, and that'll be basically winterized. It's not going to freeze like water would. So here in Arizona, we don't have to use it too often. We do get a few cold days in the year. I like to use it more with my gas sprayers because I tend to not use those as much as I do my electrics. So it sits a little bit longer, so I like to put the pump armor in my electric pumps. So hope that answered your question. All right, let's walk on this other side now.
Do you paint any parking lots?
I do not do parking lot striping, no. I mean, I've seen it done. I've been out to job sites where they've been doing it, where they have the crews out there. It's a whole nother animal in its own. Not something I would be interested in doing personally.
How long have you been painting?
So I'm a third generation painter. So I mean, my father pretty much put a paintbrush in my hand as far as I can remember, like age 11 or 12. But painting professionally, I would say about 20 years. You know, I have a vast array of knowledge, a lot of family that's in the construction industry. But I learn things every day. I'm always learning. I'm always trying new things. If they work, they work. If they don't, they don't. That's just how I go about it.
ASMR Hickman says he stripes highways and airports for a living.
Nice, that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
I got an electrician friend of mine that redoes all the electric on the runways and stuff at some of the older airports they're working on upgrading and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, it's a cool environment.
All right. I think we're done with the lacquer. Okay, put that right. So here I got some Pretty Boy paint cleaner. If you follow me, I'm sure you've seen me use it many a times. It's a concentrated bottle. I'm gonna basically spray down the sprayer with water.
Armando says he loves that you're always learning. He's always learning too.
Spray it with some Pretty Boy. Yeah, the only way for growth is to be learning.
Yeah, every day.
Knowledge is a very powerful thing. So as you can see, just spraying some Pretty Boy paint cleaner. I want to make sure I don't know. Bottle stopped working. Knock myself. All right. Once again, good morning, everyone that's been on here, anyone that's just popping in. Here we got a nice overcast day. Beautiful Saturday morning. As you can see, I'm cleaning one of my sprayers here. I've already cleaned it with some lacquer thinner. Right now I'm cleaning it with some Pretty Boy paint cleaner. Shout out to my buddy Brian.
Is it a 390 or 395?
This is actually a Pro 210 ES. It's a little bit smaller than the 390 series. I'll turn it around since I gotta kind of clean this side anyway. So yeah, it's a little bit smaller. It kind of looks like the 390.
Yeah, it's cute.
It actually, I believe, has the same piston, just the horsepower is a little bit less. Pretty Boy works really great, breaks up paint, breaks up all kinds of like residues, oils. It's eco-friendly, and it also neutralizes the lacquer thinner, which is also good. You definitely don't want to leave the lacquer thinner residue.
He said about 800 to 1,000.
What?
I don't know.
What's 800 to 1,000?
Yeah, about 800 to
Price?
1,000.
Sometimes they answer other people's questions.
Oh, okay, no.
Somebody might have asked how much it costs for a pump. A pump like this one, yeah, I believe it's probably like around $800. The 390s, they go up to about the $1,000 range.
Yeah. Have a good day, Armando. He said he's getting back to work now.
All right, take it easy, man. Have a good day. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to everybody that's tuned in. I really appreciate everyone. How many people I got tuned in?
You've got 48 on TikTok and just 1 on Instagram.
Dang, okay.
I
I
think.
appreciate everybody that's tuned in.
Carrera Yamaha says best sprayers.
Yes.
Do you know how to rebuild the pumps and other stuff on them?
I know a little bit. However, here I do have there's a place out here that services sprayers. They're called Complete Spray Systems out in Gilbert, Arizona. And if it's usually something that's going to require a lot of time, something that I'm not really too familiar with, and I usually just take it there. They service it. They're great with pricing. They warranty the work. If new replacement parts are put on it, they, with warranties, they keep track of it for you on your sprayers. So later on down the road, if something is a warranty issue, they take care of it under warranty and actually don't charge you, since they are certified through Graco to sell and repair the pumps.
Carrera Yamaha says you're a cleaner like I am.
I like my stuff. I like to keep it clean.
We got Pintura saying, let's go. The sprayer looks pretty clean.
Let's go.
Yeah, flex arm. Like, let's go. What's up? Clean that sprayer.
Yeah. Gotta keep your tools clean. You know? You wouldn't go without washing your car.
Oh. ASMR Hickman says in St. Louis, there's a Sherwin-Williams store that works on the pumps.
Yes, there are. I believe there
Yeah.
are paint stores sometimes that are certified to work on the spray pumps. There are a few Sherwin-Williams out here, as well as a few Dunn Edwards stores. Complete Spray is just a specialty. They just specialize in working on Graco, Titans, all kinds of different sprayers, as well as power washers. They also sell. They're a dealer. They have all accessories, spray tips, so.
Do you use throat seal?
I do.
Yes.
Yeah, earlier I put throat seal on the piston. Keep the piston lubricated. No matter what I do, I can never get it clean to looking brand new. I mean, this sprayer here is about 7 years old, so I think it looks fairly decent for its age. Am I taking too long to clean the pump? Just a few more nooks and crannies here. I'll give it one last spray down. And then I'll put the new hose, the new gun, and we'll start her up and see, make sure she's working properly.
What is the spray you're using for cleaning?
So this is just a bottle with water in it. This right here is a Pretty Boy paint cleaner. It's a paint cleaner and conditioner. It's eco-friendly, breaks up the paint. It's great. I've heard that it also removes wallpaper residue. I use it to clean the outside of my pump. I use it to run water through the inside of my pump. It's a great cleaner. I highly recommend using it. So yeah, this is just water, just hosing down the sprayer, just kind of cleaning it up from any soap. That's a filter, goes in here. This filter's pretty good. I'm still gonna replace it with the new one. New filter. Then just screw this hand tight. All right, I'm gonna put the hose on and put on the gun, and then we're gonna make sure that this thing works properly. All right, got my hose, my whip.
Old West Carpenter says, how gentle do you have to be on the machine? I have a bit of a rough hand.
Yeah, actually the machine's pretty ruthless. This thing's taking a licking. Pretty tough. They're pretty durable. They're designed and made to take a pretty good beating. Also, you know, as long as you take care of the machine, lubricate it, replace the filters, they'll last you a real long time. This particular pump is 7 years old, so. So got my new hose here. Yeah, spin that around. Take right here. Attaches to the chamber.
This was a breaking.
Make sure this is on nice and snug. I don't want to torque anything too much.
Are you reading this one?
Just enough that it's tight.
What is that spray you're using?
Most everything usually pressurizes.
It's pretty boy paint.
It is.
All right.
Go catch these hands.
So, now that I got my hose, I want to attach my whip. And so, this is a whip. This is going to make it easier to handle the gun when I'm spraying. This way I'm not fighting the hose so much.
Dude, they don't
The
go
whip comes with one male
You guys got me
and
two
one female end, whereas the hose comes with two female
These
ends,
are like 34s.
because you can actually screw the hose directly into the gun. Like I said, I like to put the whip on the gun, and then I screw the whip into the hose. That helps me when I'm spraying, so I'm not fighting the hose as much when it pressurizes.
The Instagram kind of lost connection for a minute, but it's back on.
So here I want to use two crescent wrenches to make sure that I got the whip on the tightly secured. Like I said, just torque nice with your hands. That's good. Set this way. And so here we're going to take the male end of the whip to the female end of the hose. And we're going to screw that in there. Same thing. Nice and tight. Alright. Now I want to make sure that nothing leaks, so I'm just going to put this back in the water. I'm going to run water through it, make sure that it sprays through the gun, and then pretty much put the pump up until I need to use it next. So we'll do that real quick, and then that's pretty much going to be it for us. So I really hope you enjoyed the video. I really appreciate you coming, tuning in, and hopefully I can do some more videos like this from time to time.
Yeah, ask any questions too.
Any questions, feel free to ask me. Like I said, just going to kind of run some paint through here. Make sure there's no leaks. Alright, now I got water inside the machine and everything, and it's pretty much ready to go for the next time I need to use it. So once again, I appreciate you tuning in. Have a great weekend, and please be sure to like and share.